Hey everybody, this is John here, aka Professor Bubbles, and once again, welcome to my laboratory. This video is going to be a very good demonstration on three Pokemon we're going to focus on. The Garchomp, my Bax Caliber, and my Abnestone. The reason why I chose these three Pokemon is I'm going to give you an example for people who don't understand what a full potential they can do with their Pokemon. When I say full potential, it means understanding the maximum limitation of what your Pokemon can be in the game. That means, like, what's the highest attack you could possibly, highest speed, highest special attack, highest special defense, highest regular defense, highest HP, and know your Pokemon's gonna have limitations. So I got three different Pokemon to kind of give an idea of what we could focus on, and what we shouldn't be focusing on. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll bring my Garchomp for example. We're gonna go get this guy to level 100. Get his stats maxed out. We're going to make everything as possibly good as we can, okay? So we're going to go to Summon. And in Summon, you notice Dragon type, Ground, and there's your stats right there. So if you haven't noticed, I have a little box right here in the center. That box in the center is from an app called Showdown. Now, if you're not familiar with Showdown, get familiar with it because it's one of the most reliable apps you can use for understanding stats about Pokemon. So in here, I can type in just about virtually every Pokemon in the game. We're gonna go Garchomp. So in here, it's basically Garchomp off level 100, and we're gonna do the best stats you possibly can to this Pokemon right now. So let me boost him up. Yep. And you can also see that there's a HP, attack, defense, special attack, special defense, and speed. Well, if you know anything about that particular Pokemon, this is things you should know about the Pokemon on your team. Each Pokemon has special characteristics. Garchomp is a beat stick for attacker, as you can see, and just in his normal stats alone, without being modified. His base attack is 130 and his speed is 102. Those are his two greatest attributes. Yeah, it's great defense and has great special defense also. So we should kind of focus on those two main stats. So there's EV and there's IV. You have F value and individual values. So what we can do is increase the attack power, and notice how we increase it. It gets to the F value of 252. That's the amount of times F value points that you could put down as maximum per stat. Now you can't do it for every stat because you actually have a overall stat remainder that your Pokemon can have. So we're gonna go ahead and go, okay, we're gonna fill out speed. Notice there's always 4 left. So always know this: if you're gonna max out 2 stats for EVs, you're always gonna have 2 max stats, potential max stats, with 4 F value left. And a lot of times I see like that 4 left, and I'm looking, okay, his defense is good, special defense is there, HP is there. I'm gonna go ahead and just put this on special. That only brings up like 1 point, but it's fine. I'd rather just bring that up because I feel it's better to put in a placement somewhere where it can give just a little bit of difference than put it into like special attack because it's not gonna do anything. You put in HP, it's good. That'd be a good idea to do HP too, and it won't hurt to put in defense. So now that we know what our potential is, notice that our Pokemon HP, or let's just say look at attack. Ours attack is 223, but their attack says 359. So what do we do to get that up? Well, once your Pokemon is at a certain level, we're going to go to our bag, and in our bag, we're going to go down. Actually, let me sort this out by type. And we go to our candy area, and you're going to notice that we have our PP ups, and we're going to have HP right there. So HP has points, attack, iron, carbos, and calcium and zinc. Those are like the main guys you want to do. Now the easiest way to understand how to do the math here, make sure you hit that exactly 252, but a lot of people don't realize this, is that each one of these are like 10 points. And anytime the jar scenario, I call them jars. Anytime you use the nutrition drinks, anytime you use the nutrition drinks, they're like 10 points each. So we're going to look at attack. We have 252 F value. So I'm going to go down attack and select it. And you'll notice that when I do that, I select Orange Shop. How many bottles? So those bottles are counted as 10 each. I can move up to 26. Now what does that mean? That means that 4 that we put onto the special defense that you see, if you add those 4 and the 2 and the 2, there is going to be a total value, what's it? 508 effort value? I believe. Yes. 508 value is the max you can have. So if we did 26 and did that one, you're actually going to be losing points, because I think the next one can only be worth so much. So what you want to do is always drop it down to 25 to meet the 250 requirement. And then we go down to the feathers. Now feathers, think of it like the feathers count as a single digit and the jars count as the tens digit. So we get to 25. Now we have 2 remaining, so we go down to attack. And this should allow me only to do 2. Oh, if I select the right Pokemon, of course. So I did 1. 2. So now his main attack should be maxed out for effort value. We'll go back to it, so I guess we will see. So we're going to finish off the other 2. Let's see, speed. Speed was also 25 and 2. So let's go ahead and go to Zinc, which is, oh, sorry, Carbos is speed. We're going to implant 25. And we're going to go down to Swift. Yep. And this we're only going to put 2. And then the last will be Special Defense. But since it only has 4, we don't want to use a jar because we can't. And I'll show you why. Special Defense is going to say it has no effect. Or I should say 1. But we don't want that, because what's going to happen is that you're going to be, the calculation is going to be off when we do it. So what we want to do, Special Defense. Yeah, right there. See, if we would put that 10 down, it wouldn't technically hit max. It won't add 10 to it. Now, there's a chance I could be off, and I'll explain why. If I caught this Pokemon and I battled like one Pokemon or got some kind of a experience value, like through Picnic, that could affect the outcome of the max stats. And we'll find it out soon. And then there's a way to reduce them back down using berries. So we got our potential, what we want. Now we're gonna look at the Sandville. Do we want Sandville? Notice they have 2 different abilities here. I'd rather have Rough Skin. So I actually have what's called, there's capsules and I have patches. So what patch does is I'm allowed to change my Pokemon to another rare ability. I'm like, you know what? Let's see, do you want to change this? Yeah, I do. Now he has Rough Skin. Now what Rough Skin does, it's a hidden ability. Each time that the Pokemon does like a physical move in a sense, they'll take 1/8 of their health. So really good against that little pesky mouse that does like 10 hits, because potentially it'll knock itself out. It's a good chip damager, if you call it that. Next thing we can look at too is the mint. So I already know that because I'm using attack, I'm going to not focus on my special attack. So we can go down here. Yep, we got attack and a special attack. So the adamant is the mint that we want. So it allows you to change the properties of his nature value. The first game that started this was Shield and Sword. So you didn't. A lot of the time, people had to train to get the proper nature, to get the last bit of the attack or last bit of stats boost you could possibly get. And the way to explain it, we need to go to the Pokemon right now. You'll notice that I have a blue going down, arrow going down, and an arrow going up. Arrow going up for the attack is the adamant value. You notice that we're still not at, let's see, his potential again. What was it? 359 is where my potential should be. Yeah, it looks like we're just a little bit off, and if you look at other stats, they may not be fully there. That's because there's one less thing we have to worry about, and that is called, let me try to find it really quick. Oh, I have to go to Pokemon box to do this part. Oh, I forget this part. So if you beat the game, you have a thing that allows you to check your stats. So my Garchomp has 4 of the 6 stats perfect. When you have best, means fantastic or perfect. Other languages use a different vocab, but it's all that same predatory. So we're going to try to give him hyper training to fill out their stats and see what the potential can be at this point in time. So I'm going to go back, and the way you go for that, I'm going to fly. Sorry, I was actually doing another video earlier, finding some Pokemon. Where are you? It is in the icy area. There it is. We're going to Montana Vera. All these names are going to butcher, trust me. And here, you're going to find a trainer. Actually, you can see it right away. If you don't move, you'll see in the, I think it's the top right-hand corner, you'll see Abnasol. Yep, with his trainer next to the guy doing the market right here. So go over here, and there he is. He's like, "What's up, man? What's going on?" He's like, "Got the goods? I got ball caps." So we're gonna go down to our Garchomp, and I have 396 ball caps. So I got a lot of ball caps in this game. And like I said before, because he has best values, they're not going to increase anymore. They're already at the max. So we're going to hyper train both his attack and his defense to the best that it can be. And start training. Nope, we are good. We'll do some other Pokemon in a second. So we'll actually stand here since I'm mainly going to do the other two guys the same way we're doing right now. So potentially, if I bring up my Garchomp, his HP is to 270 on the game based off 100. Should be close to 357. Yeah, let's see. What am I doing wrong here? See, this is the thing you have to do. You're trying to look at the calculation of Pokemon, trying to figure out, okay, what messed up? What didn't add up correctly? And a lot of times, what probably ends up happening is when we're trying to do the calculation for these Pokemon, I'll bring them back down. See, I have the attack and defense, they're pretty much there. I've had that down. So what probably happened is that when I had this Pokemon, it builds up other stats. And some of the points didn't spread correctly where it should. Or, my mistake, I also forgot to do one more thing. Okay, this is actually this is what was awesome about this app. Make sure you chose the admin part so you know exactly where your potential is going to. So everything matches up correctly. So we chose that, we chose speed, and a little bit of defense. So we're still a little ways off. We're going to try to figure out what exactly is off at this point in time and why. So we do have the attack as the maximum potential we should be. So what I'm going to do is go back and remember I told you there's berries that you have. And I'm going to try to find the berries real quick so you see. So there's berries for attack, defense, special, speed. I think I'm missing a berry. Yeah, I am missing one actually. So what you can do is you can grab some of these berries. Well, I don't want to do that special one for that one, but I want to do for, yeah, let's do it for defense. And see, I could already tell that what's going to happen is I've got basically caught a Pokemon that earns some stats that I don't have enough berries for, so I have to actually build up more berries to reduce those stats. So I'll be getting that fixed in a second. So Garchomp is going to be one of the Pokemon in this game that's going to be kind of hard to show you the max stat for, because I need to reduce defense, special defense, to grab some of those points to put it towards other stats. So let's try Absol. I believe here's one of the Pokemon I put in the game that I did not have to worry about stat changes. So again, you're learning step by step of how to do these stats, and you're learning that if you keep Pokemon in the game, when you're leveling up, based on what Pokemon you fought, those effort value points start getting distributed, and you don't want that if you're trying to manipulate it yourself. So in this case, we're going to do Absol. Let's see. Bring him up, and we'll also bring up. Oh, we're not using no berries. Let's just bring up his overall stats so we can see what's going on. Okay, so based off his stats, he's gonna be a main physical attacker. Well, that's kind of hard to say too, because I think he's one of those balanced Pokemon that he can do both physical and I think that's what the potential is between this one, is that he can handle both sides. So you kind of choose, it is what it is. So if you look at the stats, it has 220, 220. Basically, he's one of those few that are balancers. You can make him do either way for potential. So you might want to do like a blizzard attack that's high, but then have like some grass attacks that are physical. We'll see what happens. So in this case, we'll look at the Pokemon and going, okay, what stat do we want to focus on here? Okay, well, let's see if we bring up the attack. Basically making them virtually the same. Or in this case, what I think I like to do is bring up his defense. I actually don't mind that, to be honest with you. Basically what we're trying to do is make his defense and special defense as high as you possibly can. And then bring up his effort value and his points. So we know his attack is pretty solid for both regular attack and special attack. But we know his defenses on both sides are strong. So that wouldn't be a bad scenario. So we'll go ahead and build them as we see right here. So, since we know what we want to do, I'm already at the bottom of soul, training bottom of soul. Let's go ahead and just put his hyper training value in. Oh, yes. Yeah, he is correct. You have to be level 50 in order to do the hyper training. So what you want to do is grab just a couple of we can do candies. Sure. Okay, well there's Blizzard. Sure. Okay, now he has Blizzard. Okay, so now we got that situated. Let's see. And actually, just to make sure that his stats are legit what they need to be, we can actually change him so he's down at 50. It'd be actually kind of nice to look at. The reason why I did that is because he's at level 50 now. And we already do effort value how we want to, so let's go ahead and do hyper train one more time. The thing about my video is I'm trying to show you real time, like things can happen by accident, and not to make everything perfect. So we do our bottle caps, and for this Pokemon, we actually want all his stats to be maxed out, since potentially his attack and special attack are meaning is the same. So start hyper training, yes. Nope. So let's look at the stat at level 50. We're gonna just compare stats wise where we're at. Okay, so the problem is that we have the special attack and the special defense. It is going to be tricky to know what it's going to be. What I want to do is change is HP and its speed for this Pokemon. And I want to kind of keep everything else as the same. So again, what we do, we go find a mint. And we have plenty of mints to figure out which one we need. Now we should find one that has the HP. Oh, did I not have it? Usually I have mints for that. Huh, I mean I grabbed it. Okay, well, here's it. You can do equal. I don't want to do equal in a sense. You know, that's fine. Yeah, you know what? We'll do equal. That's fine. At least we'll show how the stats will work if they're all balanced out. Definitely try to figure out what my supply is for that. So now knowing that we have the equal stats there, we're at level 50. The showdown game shows at level 50. We want to get the max stats potential for all of our Pokemon. And we want the defense, the special defense, to be at the highest peak it can be, with HP just a little higher. So our HP right now is at 165, so like 1 point off. Our special attack and to attack is 112, 113, which we're virtually there. You know, that has to do with a berry issue, like I was trying to explain before. And the special defense and defense is what we're going to try to modify. And speed 81. So you notice that there's like a little stat changes just slightly. That's just because this Pokemon was exposed to experience through a battle. And again, this is what happens when you catch a Pokemon and you start battling a Pokemon. They gain value, so a lot of times you want to take them away unless you're going to use berries to knock that stuff off. To kind of default him. Well, since we haven't moved any stats around, we could move some stats. So let's just go ahead really quick. Look at berries. Where's my berries? There we are. No. There they are. So it looks like I could take away 2 from attack. They won't have any effects, so that one's at potential. So defense should be where it needs to be. Special defense is where it needs to be. So like I said, it's just like one or two little point scenarios, and the rest of it should be near what it should. So go again. Again, it's all about adjusting your Pokemon to get the right stats. So look now, I have 80 speed, which matches. I have the special attack at 112 and the regular attack at 112. And HP is at 165, and this one should be at 166. So there's probably a point off when it comes to the defense, a special defense. Or could be, yeah. So it's one of those two has an extra effort value that shouldn't be there. But we can change that. But you can see how we're trying to modify and make them the best potential Pokemon we can. So, well, actually, again, I think it's serious nature, right? Or quirky. Now, one of these is the overall one. What is his stat right now? Okay, he's careful. I can't be careful. We just changed it now. Sorry. You hear me talking, and I'm just trying to talk to myself in terms of the serious nature. Yeah, so serious nature helps balance everything out at this point in time. Okay, that makes more sense now. So, knowing that, I'll go back to stats, again, these are the little checks you can do. And if you notice in my account, I actually have a lot of items. That's because I spent a lot of time gathering items. So when I was playing this game, my objective was to complete the Pokédex. Right away to get shiny Pokemon. I wanted to get shiny Pokemon for my team. I also want to get rid of all the. I played every gen there is. So I completed the Pokédex. I've done it every single time for every gen. This gen was probably the quickest because you only had to do 400. And the way you had to do it was a little more easier than other ones, I believe. This is the online capability. But once I got them all, I could actually enjoy playing the game because I got certain stats high where I don't have to worry about repetitive experience training. That's the word I'm looking for. So, with that mindset, we notice we have the 112 attack and special defense. We're good on that. We notice the special defense, we're getting raised up right now. The speed is at 80, and HP is at 165 still. Oh, because we're... the reason why HP is not going to be like that is because we're buffed at once. So let's go ahead. The special defense, and HP, we're going to change, and we're going to modify them to get them to where they need to be. So let's go ahead and go to bag. And remember, we have 25 and 25 and 4. So we want defense. Remember, you don't want 26, you always want to do the number below. Always remember that. And then we'll also do special defense. Now we got our 10 digits out of the way. Let's go ahead and focus on the single digits. So we did say we're going to do health. So health is going to get extra 4 value. And we're going to go down to defense and special defense, and then we get 2 more for each one. So here's defense. And the last one is special defense. And 2. Okay, so before we decided to go, all happy and to find out what happened, there we go. So where's my showdown? There we go. So now let's see the end result of what we just did. It took about 5 minutes overall. Oh, 10 minutes. So check summary. And then let's see if we did match everything we said. 166, 166. No, we did good. Both social attack and regular attack is 112. They both match up. We look at defense, which is 127. That matches up. The special defense is at 137. And the speed is at 80. But guess what? We got perfectly matched Pokemon. To test this out too, we're going to raise this Pokemon to 100. So this Pokemon is battle ready in terms of what we're going to do with this Pokemon. So let's go ahead and go up. I could get rid of candies, but I have a lot of experience candies, which I think are a lot better. So it takes 37 for 50. And we just gave it all it needs. Sheer cold. Nah, I don't like TK moves like that. And I'm also going to raise this up to level 100. So we can see the overall matchups. And now, since we are a little there, the stats should match up, and now we have the greatest potential we possibly could for this Pokemon. Okay, let's see. We got 322 for HP, matches up. Both attack and special attack are 220s. Yep. 249 and 269 for defense and special defense, and 156 for speed. So guess what? We just built a bird Pokemon. And the great thing about this Pokemon, he's actually legit in terms of his stats, like what it could possibly do. So what's nice about knowing this is that his stats are pretty good, and knowing the fact that he's an ice Pokemon, his snow warning basically brings, it used to be hail, but now they call it snow. Now, if you don't know what happens with snow, any ice Pokemon that is in effect with snow, I think it's their defense. I think both defense and special defense get a boost by half, because ice Pokemon have a really hard time with weaknesses, especially just being an ice grass. So bear in mind that's what usually happens with these kind of Pokemon. So we're going to check out moves to see what moves it could have learned before. So I told it not Charcoal because I don't like to have. A lot of times, depending online, you don't want to have these TKO moves, and sometimes they ban them too. Let's see. We got Icy Winds. That might not be so bad because you have lower speeds on both Pokemon. I kind of look at Ivysaur as kind of like a Pokemon that can hit two different ways. And it's not bad at attacking the special attack, to be honest with you, for what it can do. Cloaks itself, and allies, the mist. So you can't get any stats that lower down. Powder Snow. They give potential Frozen, Leaf Edge, user attacks by punching a guy's weird attack. So that's not bad. So let's go ahead and change this up. We're going to change. No, we don't need engrave. Tyler, a little real. What it does is so now you get your ice, but you also got this built up. So it's like 100% wall for ice. Makes everything like normal. Blizzard is always just a good power attack. Again, One Hammer and Ice Punch are just simple. We're basically using its moveset characteristics for the best potential it can have. I could change these, but the Blizzard itself is just going to be awesome to have. So yeah, there you go. In 15 minutes, we just built up a really awesome Pokemon. Now, the reason why Garchomp was kind of messed up is, again, when we caught it, it was in my party for a little bit, and it builds some stats I don't have all the berries to reduce. So that's why I'm kind of discarding the Garchomp right now. But knowing that Adnosol is good, I believe I have a Bascular that I actually use, so that might be an interesting way of actually trying them out. So, let's see. We're going to go back over here. And the reason why I'm going back over here... Oh, no, wait. Go on, moves. I got my own set of moves. Hold on for 1 second, guys. Hey everybody, sorry about that. I had well, I guess you say, you know, there's always family emergencies that happen, and you just gotta find out what's happening at that given time. So, things happen, and you just gotta be prepared for it. So, like I was saying before, we're gonna go through. We got bomb missiles, attacks, pretty much set up we want to. I think we'll just add a protect to him. And almost like keep his blizzard and his so we got special attack that get hit off and we got regular attack get hit off. Interesting killer war pulse. Not gonna lie, that's kinda interesting. Acid spray, acrobatics, bulldoze. Now again, I'm just throwing it out there. You could make this a special attacker by changing the stats towards attacking certain Pokemon. But I kind of want to leave it as it is. See, Avalanche, no. See, this is defense stats for Ice Moves by half. Now, I would say C-Bomb is better, but Woodhammer just has that 40 power more, and it's just, yeah, we're going to stick to that. I think the rest of the moves at this point is like you could add, but I'd rather just keep what I have. You see me skipping it because I'm watching the what says cannot learn and learn pop up. No, I think we're going to keep it as it is. He's a good overall attacker right there. The next one we're going to focus on is the Basculibur. So let's check out its stats. What's that, level 55? So it's not going to be perfect, so we're going to bring up our fancy. If I can find it. Boom. And we're going to bring up Basculibur. I love how you type a couple letters and boom, you're there. Also, we didn't check out his items. We can modify that around, but we'll do that at the end for each Pokemon. Make sure each one works. So we're gonna go ahead and check summary. Actually, since we're here, I kind of want to just check his stats really quick before talking to him. I don't want to have a situation where I can't use him. Let's go with Barry. Nope, wrong one. Nope. Nope. There we go. Ooh, okay, so it looks like he's already been sort of hyper trained. I kind of want his attack to stay where it is, his attack's where it wants. Let's see what his defense says. Alright. That's for his defense. Speed will leave. I definitely get some more of these berries. I definitely get some more. That's gonna be a pain to try. I wish I keep playing them, but I need to get some more, so that's fine. It's no big deal. So anyhow, knowing its stats right now, I do believe I have one finished. I'm gonna check. Sorry guys, I just want to make sure I got this right. Just going to my Pokemon real quick because I think I do already have a Basculin finish. I just want to check. I do. Alright, I want to hyper train, so we're going to skip this guy and put him on our team. So let's look at the difference between this one and this one in terms of perfect stats. I only had a hypertrain 2. I want to give it a dragon or ice. We'll work that out in a second. Let's see, back. And at stats 100. So I would max out his attack. Maxed out. I should say special HP. Now, what is HP? HP stays there. I think his speed got maxed out. Yep. But everything else kind of went. I kind of look at his stats right now, just trying to see where his last bit of other stat went. Defense. It seems like the special attack can be reduced more to bring out more potential for the other stats. That's what I'm looking at right now. But let's go ahead and bring this out. So we don't care about special attack, so we want attack to be his adamant. So it's just adamant value, right? Special attack and attack, yep. Okay, so we got 371 HP, 427 attack. They both match up. We have 221 defense, which is one less than we should. Speed is at 273, which is the same. Search defense is at 208, yep. And 167. So technically right now, my defense should be 121. So to make sure the defense is there, we're going to check out the bag. And technically, if I should be able to increase it, it's going to be the defense stat, the feather. And it should affect him. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, so all that means is there's a particular stat that, remember I was saying before you put the jars down? There's probably one stat difference somewhere else that we lost the points. That's why if you put the full 10 down instead of putting the feathers down, it would be like, what was it, 508, and you put down 2 down, so you're losing like those 2 extra stat values. So that's what's happening right now. But that's fine. We kind of got 2 Pokemon set up. The whole idea was to showcase that, hey, here's 2 Pokemon. They're both really good. Let's set these up. Let's build them up. Let's do something with them. So we're going to put these, we're actually going to do battle with these. So let's check out the moveset it has. Breaking Swipe. Now some people choose the other dragon one. I kind of like this one because the fact that, again, it does a lot of damage. Now if you choose the other one, bear in mind, if you don't knock him out, he's going to get knocked out really quick because he loses, I think they do twice the damage to him. So pick and choose your battles. Ice Shard, I love it because it's a first attacker. Boom, hits off. Make sure you get some damage off somebody. Crunch, again, against those very unique Pokemon. And Body Press. I kind of want to lean towards changing Body Press right now. So let's see. Yeah, so you have Ice Cold Crash. It is a little better. Again, it's a good attack and it's there. It's a good stab and knocks things out. Okay, you know what? We're doing it. His purpose is to go out and swing. Okay, let's see. Anything else I should change on him? could give him protect, just to kind of offset something really quick. You know what? That's what we'll do. Oh no. In the bag. Oh wait. Moveset. Protect. Okay, and then for item for you, what's a good item for him to have? Yeah, it's not bad. Okay, so now we got our items. Let's fill the box. We got 30 Pokemon in our area here. Sorry, Dolphin. And my iron. We're gonna build a team, and guess what? We're gonna try this team. So I'm always choosing 3 Pokemon that complement each other. So you 2 complement. You 2 complement. What were the last ones? I think they're just kind of like they're pseudo there. They have a purpose. I think one should be you. And where's my rock Pokemon? I know he's here. Oh, where are you? Look for my big rock Pokemon. There you are. I need to make more space. There's your team. And just make sure the moves are good. So let's go to display. Leftovers, Wildlands, Slash. Okay. They all have different berries. I think we're good on the basis. The only thing we could change is, you know, do I want him to be pure grass? Do I want him to be a fighting Pokemon? Yeah, essentially, what, 2 waters? One turns into a dragon and one turns into water. And then one turns into water. Steel, fighting, grass. Okay, we can work with this. We can work with this. So let's go ahead and go to the portal. Well, first save. So an hour, we got basically 2 Pokemon. Oh, it would have been less than that if I would have done this solo. So we're going to go ahead and turn off the capture. And let's go ahead and go Pokeball. This is all about fun. A lot of people get serious about their stats and what they want to focus on, what they want to do. And I'm like, you know what? No. When I do Battle Stadium, my experience is actually your experience. So I'm actually building a Pokemon. and see what we can do with them potentially. You know what? That's actually a cool idea. I actually like that idea now. So people who are on my channel, who have been watching, just know, if you have an idea for a Pokemon, a team you want to try, or a combination of Pokemon, type it up, send me a message, let me know. And what I'll do is I'll focus on building teams around certain Pokemon. Like, hey, John, can you build me an ice team? Can you build me like a fire team? Can you build this or that? Sure, let's try it. And we'll build you the best combination we can. And some of them we're gonna have to rebuild because I already have them about ready. As you see, I got 27 losses, 24 wins. We're getting close to about Sunrise there. Again, promise, we're gonna do a team. So we got a water double, ice double, and a 2 tech Pokemon, depending on how you want to do it. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ooh, okay. Time to get saucy here. So we're not going to do Mousy because I already see 2, potentially 3 Pokemon. That's going to make it really annoying. So we're just going to stick to that is our Team Scout right there. It's like that. There's a way to do 2 strats here. I could dig Donza, but more likely he has the little bird. Anytime you see the little bird Hunchcore comes out, because it has an ability that its evolution does not get anymore. It gives him priority, and they do a tailwind with it. That's the only reason why I run that little bird. So he wants the 4 turns to be all about him going first. That's fine. I want my 4 to 5 turns to be about the ice and get it out as much fast as I can possible to do as much damage as I can.
Good shot back.
Hold on a second, guys.
Good shot back.
Okay, so now I start off with Dragonite and Gengar, and we got our little ice compare here. Let's throw some snow out there. They're like, oh crap. That's what they feel right now. Okay, we're gonna throw an old-fashioned blizzard. And honestly, I think Ice Shard is the best way to go. Now, if he does his tear right now, by all means, do it. We have our natural environment right now. Yep. And I'm pretty sure it's for Dragonite. Can't figure that much now. And then he Dragon into a normal type. Interesting. Well, Blizzard won't do a whole lot of damage now, but it's fine. We'll still get some damage in there. Ain't tough. Nice. Got a frozen Pokemon. Gotcha. Ah. Yeah, you know that stinks. No lie. I know you're happy about that one. Oh wait, nope. Hold on. Okay. Let's go come back. That unfrozen right there really did. That hurt. I like how he snaps out of the frozen in like not even one turn. But yep, sleep hits me like a freight train. That's funny. Again, status conditions make the big difference, and I had him frozen. I can't do squat right now. Okay, well. Yep. Thought about it. Changing now. That's your own Pokemon. I probably should have got off that earlier agenda. Oh, so you got definitely lucky. So our Pokemon, I think they did impact the beginning. That frozen could last a little longer, I think, but hopefully I go first. If not, no. We did pretty good catfish. Not got 2 out. I guess we want it faster, my speed wise, yeah. I couldn't. I got critical too, so. Yeah, you try. Alright. Well, if he does make it rain, I think I'm done. Okay, we're down 1-1, but I think he is the upper hand, unfortunately. We're gonna just go for it. Crunch. Oh, just barely. Wow. Oh, we lived. I'm sorry. Yeah. We had just a little more defense than he did. We lived. Ice Pokemon rule. America. I thought we lost that one. I really did. That was a huge combat. Wow, that was good. Sweet. Let's continue battling. We're gonna save this team. Oh, look at that. We got rank 8 guys and a great ball cheer. We're making our way up there. I think this rank system is a little different than the rank system we had for Shield and Sword. It could be the same. But I'd like to have a master class at the end of it, so. Ooh, okay, Sergio. Okay, he has a lot of fast Pokemon. That's what I'm seeing right now. I kind of want to keep them two to be a surprise, but then those two are a good surprise at the end too, so. Well, since we built this team together, we're going to kind of see this team. Water Pokemon. It's not going to affect it. We got grass, so. Yeah, what the heck. Sorry about you little guys in bottom. We're using our time. But they are there for that scenario where we need to like switch things up a little bit. I kind of feel like it'd be good to have one more element team together, like have the water element, ice element, and have another equipped element together. Basically, you treat Donzo as the last resort, since they both come out at the same time. Oh, interesting. So his Grimnar should do a physical blockage, so he'll do reflect. We'll do Aurora Veil. I just want to give the crunch, yeah. Of course. Doesn't really affect my Pokemon. Grass and ice. Ice is not working against it. So they called it out. Got the reflect. Didn't think about the grass power. I just changed that a little bit. Fire. make him waste an attack. Well, since you switched it up, I got Ice Shard right now, so. Like, yeah, so it's like Bottom of Soul's purpose is like to endure those special hits. Ah, little bugger. And it's water too. Okay, well I'm not gonna do much of that. Yeah, that kinda hurt. Yeah, fortunately I didn't do much. And you got lights come up. Let's think about this right now. I'm not fast enough to knock him out. Oh, he's very halfway. Great. He'll come out later. That's all I like about the scene comp with Danzo. Because Commander ability comes in, he'll swap, go inside and Danzo not. Gain some stab boosts enough to where it is in control. We're going to change you to a dragon type. So he thinks he's going to hit me with electric probably. Yep. I hope that Earthquake could do some, may not knock you out, but it'll definitely do some damage. That's why we did that. Oh, that's rotate. Did not think about that. Okay. Fine, we're gonna just punch it through. Good, so this turn will be one-on-one attackers. Remove this. Okay. Dragon style. That reflect is gonna do a lot. Yeah, rotate can't do that. Yeah, store up. Good move. Switching you, because that attack will not hurt you. That's okay, I'm just getting my defense up. And he will eliminate all my boosts. Yep. That hurt. Oh. I guess the ability attack him, but I'm doing Earthquake, so yeah, so that hurts now. That wall he has right now, it hurts. Ah, come on. I ain't gonna miss it. Like I said, you win some and you lose some. Yeah, that light stream from the beginning did a lot of hold. No lie. Yep. I think that sleep right there is the finishing touch. I mean, got it. Again, you win some, lose some. Yeah, this whole team up still. They're switching in and out. Yeah, fortunately for that, that was a bad pairing matchup. The Rotom did not realize it had levitate. Oh, that did hurt. But we're gonna do one more battle. So we won one, lost one. We're gonna switch to our team and see what it does. This time around, I think I might switch up with my Snow Goblins, and I might make them last, and then depending on their team, of course, you play. Make my Mouse and my Rock go first. We'll see. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna rock this one this time. So we're hoping is, yeah, we'll do it that way. Found some Roxy out there. Next Pokemon comes out is Soul. Put some snow out there. I don't think any Pokemon has any other ability to set change. And then once the snow is out there, he'll survive that one turn, hopefully. Then my main dragon comes out. Hits you hard enough so you won't feel it. Okay, so change it to water because I want Fairy to do some damage. Of course, she might Thunderbolts off his. Oh, good choice. Just salt you up there. Add a little salt here. Shoot back to normal. Yeah, and I'm gonna take those little chip tacks. We'll fire it up over time. Kind of add protect on him next time. Okay, let's go and take a little bit of this turn. You guys worry about him now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gotcha. And I still do attack, so guess what? Suck here! Takes a chunk out of your health there. Okay, at least not rush get any bad. 2, 3, 4. Knock him down, knock him out. 6. Yeah, we'll get some damage dealt though. That's okay. You're doing damage. 6, 8, 9. Okay, what's time? Okay, I must have hit it 6 twice. You did your duty there, Mouse. I thank you. Your country thanks you. I'm still thick. Enough to lay some of that on you. Yeah, so my little team right there did this. It shows how good my little team combo there did. The funny part is I'm going to use Protect because you don't want to attack it. Let's see this. We're going to bring out the snow. Oh wow. I actually made a bad choice. You actually hypnotized the guy. You know what? Clever on you, man. Clever on you. Yeah, he's getting knocked out this turn now. Yeah, we're going for the ice shower hit. We'll just go for the cover. Would have been great to do chunk. Go ahead, chunk. That's fine. Well, I guess my attack goes up. Oh, felt that. Thank you, DK64. Yeah, I think Magnezone bites the dust through the cure. I think I got a cure on Dragon Pole too. Oh. Alright. Well, since you changed your type, that was not what you should have done. And that, sir, is checkmate. Knockout successfully. Yeah, I'm sorry for my little guy there, but I think the ice, the snow on the field, and the veil added that additional protection at the end. So, again, another good case where you could have him out fully charged up. Didn't get the veil off though. That was there. Did not get the veil off. Okay, well, we'll see what our stats at right now. I think we're kind of at win loss. Well, gained 8 back up now. Okay, so we did a +1 today. We got 2 wins and 1 loss. So 54 games, 26 wins, and 28 losses. Not bad. Well, so overall, we're gaining experience on every type of Pokemon there is. Well, for those who like to watching, thank you for your time. I know I don't. I know there's a lot of people out there who do their graphics and add more stuff to it, but I feel my content will grow more as you guys explore more options, which you guys want me to do. And so I'm going to try to get more Pokemon involved and, you know, like I said, build an ice team or find another combination, like try to find the best combination of starters for each game. Because when I go to San Diego, it's all about that tournament right there is going to be one of the big ones, but it's also going to be one of the strange ones because you can't use the Paradox Pokemon, you can't use the past Pokemon, So a lot of pseudo legendary Pokemon in this game you can't use, and you can't use the 4 legendary Pokemon like the Chinsu, Mitsu, the ice one, the grass, the water. There's a ghost. I can't remember what the last one was. Anyway, one's like a slug, one looks like a horse. You got the fish. Yeah, they're all the like Zodiac kind of. Not Zodiac. What's the one I'm looking for? Yeah, the Chinese Zodiacs. 4 of them. Anyways, so the whole idea is that you can't use any of the legend Pokemon plus those, plus a lot of future and past Pokemon versions. So this tournament's gonna be kind of like, you know, who can get the best out of the Class A, I like to call it. There's some Class B or Class S Pokemon, but who can get the best out of the Class A Pokemon at this point? So tournament afterwards will be crazy because I think home will be available that time, which also allows the Pokemon from Arceus to come over, and that is where the game gets really crazy. Because you got like Steelix, you know, here people are like, oh, what's the deal with Steelix? Well, Steelix is a steel ground. Well, Steelix always has that ground typing that always just did horrible for it. But you know what? Let's throw in an ice team and make Steelix pure ice. Now that thing has giant defense. So there's all sorts of different things you can do. Those kind of situations I'm thinking right now. So, anyways, I hope you guys have fun. We'll do some more videos. Until then, I'll see you guys all next time.